You know, typically, well, not typically, but I will have my coffee, okay? Because usually I do my first reading with my coffee. However, I'm getting water because I was about to get my coffee, and it felt like divine masculine energy, but it felt collectively. Like it was like, it felt like a whole group or myriad of masculines that were like, man, fuck that coffee. What the fuck is going on with me? Okay, they want to know what's going on in their relationship because it's like me and you. So that's like a thought wave that's out in the cloud, okay? And source. We call it the cloud source, okay? Spiritual source has a cloud where our thought patterns, our beliefs go up into that cloud of information. It's all there, and that's the one that came for me. And it was like a whole lot of masculine energies. That's like, what's going on with me and my person? So that's what I'm gonna do. Um, that's what I'm gonna do. Matter of fact, we started a reading yesterday, and I don't know exactly what we were tapping into, but let's go ahead and start off. I'll probably get to everybody, but let's start off with who I left off with. So I was supposed to do Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio. So it could be that this is the energy Spirit wants me to tap into for you. And we'll see if the energy changes by the time I get to the last 4 signs or whatever. If I did not, I don't think I uploaded that video yet, so it will be uploaded. I'm not sure what your subject was for Aries, Gemini, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. I can't remember, but yeah. So you guys, by the signs, you may have different things that I tap into, is what I'm just getting right now. All right, so we're gonna start with Leo. We're gonna do Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, and I'll do the divine masculine side and the divine feminine side, and that way, depending on, because you could be in divine masculine energy and you're the dominant feminine, or it could be the other way around. But either way, if I read both of y'all energy, you'll be able to see where you are, where your person is, and what's going on. Okay, so that's the reading. That's the reading. All right. Ashe, namaste, Nora is above, so below. All praise to the Most High. Let's get into it. Leo. I believe that it was a love reading. You know what? I had got away from that. Distractions, likely. So the divine masculines, they're trying to take control of their connections. And these distractions came in to separate and try to delegate. All right, so they did not like the fact that you guys are getting closer. That's collectively for all signs. Okay, if you have a divine connection, thank you. Welcome, Autumn. Oh, hey, babe. I think I know you, right? Are you the Autumn I know or no? But if not, maybe we have a soul connection. But yeah, so that's what I'm hearing, is that all these masculines is ready. These are emperors, dear. These are bosses. They ready to take charge. They're already in charge, but they're ready for their feminines. They're ready for their empresses, and vice versa. So they're getting together. The energy is coming closer together. But these demons, these warlocks, these witches, these bitches, these jealous ass bitches, male or female, these, what else? I said warlock already, but it was another one. These haters. They do not like the love that the emperor and the empress create. So you guys are more than emperors and empresses, whoever's energy I've been tapping into, because I know we use this deck at first. You're more than emperors and empresses. You're gods and goddesses, which is why the devil sends his minions to try to disrupt what it is that you're creating. You create a new heaven and a new earth. You already created a new heaven, is how you're feeling. Welcome, treasure. What's up? It's already a new heaven because your minds are on one accord. So you already created something new. However, how it manifests physically for you depends on the work that you guys do individually and together, how you work together. Naturally, how you're in harmony and in sync. Then it's as above and it'll be below. So new heavens, new earth. But that new earth, that new reality, is what the devil was trying to stop from being created, because it affects not only you but all of them too. Okay. They have to do what the fuck. What do you think they're gonna do? They're gonna submit to whatever the new world order is. Okay, and you guys are at the head of that. So yeah, there was an attack. There was an attack. A lot of our tables were hijacked. Okay, thank you, Spirit, for making me aware and conscious of that. Because if I would have been paying attention, and that's because I didn't do my work. I usually go right. If I don't post the video, I go right to listening, watching, doing the timestamps for my video. If I would have done that, I would have been on this subject and I would have known this is where we're headed. This is where we need to stay. And I wouldn't have let that other energy get in the way. But I wasn't paying attention. I am quick on my feet, so I landed on my feet. However, that was a disruption, and that's happening a lot of places. What's up, YN19? You know 19, is that what that stands for? But yeah, I would have caught that. Okay, so I'll catch that next time. But if you notice that probably yesterday and maybe even the day before, usually it's about 3 days of it. I might be early, so maybe I only had 2 days of it. But our tables are hijacked by lower vibrational energy. Okay, call them demons. They are working for the devil. They're working for the other side. They want to whine and they want to complain and they want to talk about what they think isn't right, and they want to be heard, and they're loud, and they it's like when the emperor and the empress, they're in their courts. And all of these people who have been put out of their empires, the townspeople who are not getting what they want, and they have all these grievances. It's like they're at the gates yelling and and we don't, and they've got their pitchforks and they've got their fire, and they're like banging on the gates because they're upset and they want to get back in. They don't know what's going on. What is that emperor doing? What is that empress doing? And they're not getting the information that they want. So there was an upheaval. Grand Rising, Christy, welcome. So it was like this whole war, pretty much. Distraction. It was a distraction. Okay. So they were louder. That's why they got to the tables, because they were drowning out the sound of love. That happens a lot. Okay, that happens a lot. All right. So let's go ahead. Let's see. For Leo. Okay, YN19, are you on some shit? Because I don't have time for it. And I kind of want to see my messages, because I want to be able to go back and forth with them. So is there anybody else in here right now? My moderator isn't here. But anybody else, if you want to be a moderator when you are live and you catch my readings, could you let me know if you're interested in being a moderator? Because I don't have time for nobody's bullshit in my chat, disrupting it, because that's what happened too. This is going to be a love reading. With or without you. You can stay your ass in here. But it's going to be a love reading. So if that's not what you want to hear, that's not what you want to see, it's okay with me. But you're going to get the fuck up out of here, and you're not going to haggle me, and you're not going to troll me in my fucking chat. That's what you're not going to do. Okay, so let's see. What's going on? Leo, okay. This is masculine, feminine. Okay, so your masculine is thinking about you heavily. Your masculine wants you, like right now. Your masculine wants to love you, like right now. They don't see any reason not to. Yeah, period. 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 They want to love you, like right now. They want to work on your partnership. Give your relationship a chance. The masculine, you deserve love. The masculine, codependency. So they're feeling like, I'm not living without you. They don't see any reason to. And also, this person is ready to go to war for you. They don't care about these people waging war. This is like, okay, because Spirit was reminding me of a show I watched, The Empress on Netflix. This is like where the towns, it was all these other wars, all this controversy, all this blah, 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 espionage, all this other shit going on the sidelines. But his wife had left him. Okay. And he, at first, he was like, they had an argument. So it's like, goodbye. But then he realized, like, no, I need my wife. I need her in my life. I don't give a fuck about what y'all talking about. I need my wife. And he was later like, you can't go right now. Like, you know, the people, but he didn't give a fuck. Let me out this gate. So that's what I'm getting. Like, this person's ready to eliminate whatever demons are standing in their way. So your masculine, yeah, it's an emperor, but it's a divine masculine. This divine masculine energy is invincibility. They're not afraid of other people. They're not afraid of what other people have to say. They're not afraid of what other people are going to do. They're not afraid to confront a lot of these emotional issues. So there could be a C between you. So it's a lot of people and their fucking feelings. Okay. But this person has been contemplating. Your masculine has been contemplating. They've also been patiently waiting. And I don't think they're waiting for you. I think they've been waiting to see these issues pretty much work themselves out. There's something here where this person does not feel that they are meant to intervene in some of these situations and scenarios. They've already done what they're supposed to do. So there's other people that they feel are not doing what they're supposed to do. And this person is taking their attention, your divine masculine is taking their attention off of these other people, and they are deciding to focus their attention on you. Okay, so if these issues have gotten to you as the divine feminine, this is what this person is hitting you with. Love. No, there will be no more distractions. Not right now. Not right now. I need to know where we are. I need to know if we're good. And I need to know if you're ready for this, because I want to work on this partnership with you. Okay? So, because his eyes are open, but yours are closed. So you could be in sleep mode. He may have put you to sleep deliberately because, like I said, townspeople acting a fool. They're mad. They're pissy. Okay? They're mad. These demons are waging war against God. They're waging war against God's workers. These townspeople, whatever, these officials, these hypocritical religious leaders, they're all waging war against the emperor. And this person, and maybe you, and this person is like, okay, snatch you right out of their grip, okay? So you could be feeling maybe a little blank, like a blank page. You may be feeling that way. If so, this is definitely what's going on in your reading, where your person is like, world stop. He's parting the seas. God made humans in his image. So divine masculine, divine feminines, and physical reality, you imitate God. Parting Red Seas. The tumultuous waters are tumultuous emotions, temperamental emotions. The red is because there's blood in it. They want blood. Okay, so they're waging war for sure. Waging war for sure. I don't know. People are mad. They're mad at you, mad at them. They don't give a fuck. Part those Red Seas. Excuse me. What is it that you want to say to me? What is it that's going on here? How do you feel? Where are we at? All right, period. All right, let's see. For the divine feminine here in this energy. For Leo, divine feminine. We have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Okay, they're celebrating something. or they're thinking about okay, they're in like a joyful, there's actually a joyful energy here. This is why I feel like the divine masculine knew that you were happy. You were happy because you could see your vision. Whoever these demons are, they're trying to steal your vision. They want to steal what it is that you see. Because what you see is giving you peace. And when you have peace, so does he. He or she, put them wherever it goes. But I'm reading divine masculine as he. It makes it easier for me. Divine feminine as she. And that's for all videos. But yeah, when there's peace for her, there's peace for him. So this is why he's not going to play this game. He doesn't want to. You've done it before. He doesn't want to do it again. You've probably done it before, again and again and again. And he's like, enough. Enough. Yeah. Because we went from honeymoon to unrequited love. You've been hijacked. Your mind, your heart was hijacked. You felt your person, but I feel like there's some other snake that got into your gate that tried to facilitate a different idea for you, that there is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. There's nothing happening. So you are unsteady. You have all of these emotions and all of these feelings, and you know why you feel the way that you feel, and you do feel that it's real. But because there is some kind of interference here, and there's a lot of people hoping for this, that you do not trust this person. Look at these people up here. They're praying. I don't know. Can you see? Is somebody with where is she at? With her hand, look, praying. They're not praying for this. They're praying against it. Look at them, nosy. Why is everybody watching y'all? Do you have third parties? This does not sound, this emperor, no, I can't believe it. I mean, if so, they're cutting the head off of their person like right now. If they're in another connection with someone else, they are cutting the head off of this person right now. I feel like you guys are single. These people are just nosy. Okay, it's at least 3 people for sure that are just like overly invested in your connection and what happens next. So it feels like you're in between worlds. That's because of the let go of control issues. Yeah, okay, so that's why you're on this blank page. It really is good, honestly. It helps you to let go of your expectations, because it feels like with the honeymoon energy, you could have been like all in your feelings, and you were all in your feelings, and those feelings were pleasurable and peaceful, but it rattled the feathers of these other people who don't want to see you together. Okay, they didn't like your peace, they didn't like the love, all of the music, they didn't like none of that. They didn't like none of that. So you guys could come from 2 different kingdoms, and you're merging kingdoms. And it's people, they don't like that. They don't like that. Because things are going to change. And they probably know what it's going to change to. And they've already been on that time wave. They've already been on that channel. And there's something about your love that makes them feel like they have no choice but to yield to your new world order. And they want to go back to the old way of doing things. So you just let go. You just let go, because yeah, you're focusing in on you. You're in separation right now, and these people are so like, they're like proud of themselves, or they're like hoping for it. They're still praying and hoping, okay, that you guys stay in this separation. And here's your masculine, just like I said here, sitting on the side, like, why are we not together? Both of you could actually be thinking this. And you're just giving up, what you don't have control of. What you're not in control of, you guys are letting go of that. And you're really just talking to self, standing on what you know, and tending to your own personal life, your own priorities, and your separate kingdoms. Okay. That's what I'm getting. All right, so pretty much you are just like, look, I'm in love. I'm at peace. I'm at peace with what's happening. I'm at peace what's happened. I'm at peace with what isn't happening. I'm at peace, but that's like stillness. There's nothing. So I'm focused on me. I'm focused on my child. I'm focused on my children. I'm focused on my life. I don't know what's next. So there's a level of this that what's next really depends on what your emperor, what your divine masculine chooses to do. So they're not really waiting on you. You're waiting on them, but they could have been waiting for you to release this control or let go of the issues that tried to get in the way. Okay. Yeah. We have true love on the bottom of your deck for Leo. Okay. So this is the romance of a lifetime. So I feel, I don't know, it feels good. It feels good. I know that it looks like there's a lot going on, but it feels like it's worth the wait. All right, let's see. Divine masculine. They have a smoking gun, and it's you. Divine feminine. See it the way it is so you can make it the way it should be. And acceptance. It's just a confirmation. Confirmation. Acceptance of reality as it currently is and as it currently stands. Acceptance of how they feel, because that is also a reality. What they feel is real. What they think is true. So someone knows what they know, but they also know what they see. Okay, and it could be nothing, or it could be a lot of controversy, or it could be separation, detachment. Okay, so there's acceptance, and there's letting go and allowing things to unfold naturally. And with the masculine, there's something about you that it's like they're waiting on you, but I think it's maybe for you to have this clarity that it seems like you already have awakened into, or you will be soon. Okay, so that's it. All right. Okay, Spirit's saying that's good for Leo, so I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay. All right, let's move on to Virgo. Oh, Virgo, what's going on with your shit? Why we getting this one? Virgo. All right, let's go. Divine masculine first. For Virgo. As divine feminine and divine masculine, you may find that you find information is relevant to your connections in all energies, any energy. Okay, so any of the signs is not really, you're not confined to one sign. You're all things to all people. Virgo. Okay, we have my boo. The masculine, my boo. Official. I never know what's going to come out of this deck, which is why. But it is similar to the first energy from Leo, because on the bottom is the blues, scared, heavy emotions, mental distress, but exclusive relationship, seeing each other openly in official status. Someone's ready for that. That's how your divine masculine is feeling. They're seeing you. They feel this warmth with you. They want to hug you. They feel that this would comfort you. They want to see your smile. They love it when you smile. They love it when you feel free, when you feel safe. Divine masculine. What's going on here? We have lust in reverse, which is really beautiful. The fact that you have the lust card, there's a lot of love. This person is more on the subject of loving you and comforting you and keeping you safe, more so than they are like... because Emperor lust is like no lust you've ever heard of. It's like King of Wands, okay? It gets like war, chaos, heads roll when they tap into their desire for what they don't currently have. Okay, so I feel like your person is leaving the lust factor to their desire. They're leaving that to the side, okay, or something like that. They could be doing that for your peace. But they're definitely doing it for the sake of the connection. But it also could be for your protection too. It could also be that it causes issues for you, so they're trying not to go there with you or rattle your feathers, okay, sexually. They're mostly focused on your heart space, focused on love. Okay, and they're going through a difficult time right now. We have repo, default on payments, financially incapable, and repossessed assets. So there could be something that they're not capable of, like, fixing or healing physically in their life right now. So they're focused. This person is like trying to hold on to you. They're trying to love you in hopes that you will feel that love. They're not lusting you. I don't even think they have the time to. Like, if this is someone who you desire, you could be the one that's having a lot of lustful energy and they can't fulfill it for you. But this is why they've got like real shit going on right now, but they are loving you through it all. So that it's like they're hoping that their love for you is enough to give you peace, okay, while they're going through some kind of like financial difficulty that they have to handle, okay, some kind of business is what I'm getting that they have to handle. But we have lucky break. So honestly, even though this does not look good, whatever they're going through financially, good fortune, good things coming, and a turning point. This is actually for their benefit, okay? So there's actually something really good that is going to grow from it. As a matter of fact, it could awaken or open up a lucky opportunity, okay? Or they could get a lucky break in this situation. I don't know how to play out, but that's what I'm hearing. Okay, so what's going on with you, Divine Feminine? Most of my watchers are the feminine energy. But, yeah, let's see what's going on. What's going on with her for Virgo? We have graduation day. Interesting. Leveling up, lessons learned, and acquired wisdom. That makes sense, okay? So if there was some kind of disruption, like I said, by negativity, and there was, they are leveling up over this interference. And I heard competition. Someone wanted competition with them or was trying to create a rivalry or trying to insert themselves. So you have third parties trying to make themselves relevant and trying to make themselves appear to be competitive or in a place of competition for you. But you leveled up right the fuck up out of that. You already learned your lesson with that. This is an attack. They've done it before. It worked before when you didn't know what you know, but now you know more. So you're not like acquired wisdom. You know what you know, knowledge, you applied it, it made you wise. So you didn't have to, you weren't susceptible to their lies this time. You weren't susceptible to their influence this time. Okay, so you're exactly where you need to be. But this is why. It's because your masculine is distracted with taking care of business, and whoever knew this tried to take advantage of you to prey on you. But this person was loving you. If they would have if they had been lusting you, likely you would have been so irritable because of your overwhelming desire for them. It's not just your desire, but their desire too, compiled on that you may have fell prey to this negativity, but you didn't. Graduation day, okay? That's a cycle that you have moved out of that likely you won't ever have to go through again, because there are going to come times in your life and your connection where someone has to focus in on business and they don't have time to. They can't convince you that they love you for a living, but they can love you. And if you can do the work to feel that, then you guys will always be where you're supposed to be at. So I feel like that's what you've done. That's what you've accomplished. What else? Yeah, we have legal, court, paperwork, filed. Okay, so let me see. Graduation day and legal. Justice. Okay. She ain't playing. I said this was about the divine masculine, but this divine feminine here for Virgo is not fucking playing. They're taking heads. They're taking heads. They're not talking to demons. They're not playing with demons either. Yeah, literally. There's a player, some kind of kinky player here that wants to play some little game and try to restrain or tame them with this sexual energy or this lust energy. Someone tries to use their desire for you against them. legality. This person could be in spiritual imprisonment because of that. They're taking heads. Okay, so if it's people that's a little weird or acting a little wonky, that's why. Because they tried to get into this lustful energy with them because you weren't. You weren't. So the bed wasn't occupied, and somebody tried to slide their way in or tried to move into that energy through lustful ways. Something there. You know what I'm saying? Somebody was trying to play in this feminine's garden, but she was Queen of Swords. That's what I'm getting. Queen of Swords. No, absolutely not. You will not play in my garden. You will not play in my energy. I know what the fuck I know. I see what the fuck I see. I also know why you're even thinking that you can have this kind of access to me. And it's because my masculine is distracted. I know these things. Roller coaster. So she could be temperamental emotionally, but it's not on the subject of you. It's because of what she's been working through, what she's been going through. But she's very clear and very knowledgeable or aware of your feelings for her and how she feels about you. She's still like mentally intact with full clarity, and her vision is intact as well. So whatever you thought she originally felt for you or wanted to do, or all of that is still intact. Like it's exactly where it was, where you left it at is exactly where it is. So this feminine is on the same page that you left her on. But yeah, she has been going through a roller coaster ride, highs and lows, off again, on again, hot and cold. And that's why she's like in and out. She's hot and cold, but that's because she's in war. She's at war. Okay, that's period. The Queen of Swords, she's at war. She's at war. But peeking out here that flipped over is heart to heart. Okay, so, but like I said, blunt and honest. But she is ready for deep conversations and intimate discussions. She's ready to be close to you. Rebound. Okay, for some of you, it says flighty, temporary option, unpredictable intentions. Somebody was trying to be a rebound to your connection. They thought your tie or your connection was severed or broken. Okay, so that's what she's been going through, attacks with that. Someone trying to get in, and even if it was just for the moment, you know, even if they know that they're not going to be the end game, they were going to try to come in and disrupt how she was feeling so that she could become flighty, or they wanted to make her unstable emotionally and mentally indecisive on the subject of you. But that's what she saw through. She saw it. She saw the intentions. Someone wanted to make her unpredictable to you. Now, she could be unpredictable to others, but I don't feel that she's actually unpredictable to you. Probably what you're hearing is what you expected to. Okay. All right. Spirit wants one card from here for Virgo. What's going on? The masculine for Virgo. Separation, that's what they're thinking about. They also, like I said, they could be separating themselves from this financial stress or some kind of issue here that they're going through. So they're like, it's like severing ties, rearranging something in their life, okay? But they are thinking about you. Aw, his hand is on his heart. And look, it's so loving. I love this energy with my boo. He's holding you, hugging you. And then in this one, it's like you're laying in the bed, maybe healing, maybe dealing, like I say, feminine, dealing with everything that you're going through. But there he is still, like just kind of knowing that this is you and this is how you work through these issues. And their hand is on their heart, like, my baby. That's how this masculine feels. You are his baby. Okay. Divine feminine for retreat. Yeah, disconnecting from the world. You are taking a step back. And you are really, I feel like this is you harmonizing your masculine and feminine energy. You are taking care of yourself, how you feel, and you're doing what you need to in your physical environment to keep your good feelings going. Okay, if whoever was trying to fuck with you, if they were taking you on a roller coaster ride, this is you just disconnecting completely, like detaching from that energy or from your emotional strings that could get you uplifted. That's your level up. Ooh, what a level up. I'm hearing that. I came to win. I will retire with the ring. Yes. No, I'm not happy. I'm blessed. Yes. Clap for the heavyweight champ. Me. But I couldn't do it all alone. We. We. Young Money raised me. Okay, period. Wow. Celebration. She's celebrating. She is celebrating, and that's why, because she knows what she just survived and how easy it was for her to do it, and what she learned from her masculine is really what got her through it. It's almost as if her masculine was right there with her. Wow, that's beautiful. I love your energy, Virgo. I love it. What's going on here in this connection is beautiful. It's powerful. That's what it is. What's going on in your connection is powerful. Okay. Libra. Oh shit, Libra. We gotta get the tarot out for Libra. Ooh. Part of my deck is missing. I have a deck. Where is the rest of it? I'm looking over here. Maybe this was the deck I was gonna use. Okay. 2 different places. Somebody's mostly with you, but their foot is still caught somewhere else. Okay, if you're in separation, they're pretty much with you. Liberty and justice. They're trying to get free. They're trying to free themselves. Okay, Libra, yeah, they're trying to free themselves. Their justice is to be free, and they know that they're going to get it, but there is a temporary delay. But everything is okay. They're aware. But you know, it's irritating. Like when you're walking down the hall and I don't know, your dress or your shirt or your pants pocket gets caught on something while you're literally, maybe you're trying to rush and go to the bathroom and you get caught on a handle. It's like irritating like that, but it's not a big setback. It's like, it's literally right there. So no big deal. But at the same time, like, excuse me. All right, so someone's trying to stop the inevitable with Libra. Divine Masculine, yep. Queen of Swords, at war. At war, but this is mostly just cold. Justice. Moving justifiably, honestly. They're being honest with themselves. They could be talking more about how they feel and they are pissed about something. So they could be expressing themselves a lot more. Okay, yeah, it could be something, too, that they're going through with legalities with the Queen of Swords. For some, it's a divorce. For some are getting divorced. Or this is a business issue that they may have problems with. Someone's not living up to their side of the promise, or someone's not doing what they're supposed to. So this person is having to kind of like put their foot down here. And that's what's pissing them off. So they're irritated because whatever is happening is disrespectful. Someone's trying to dominate something that they really should not be. That's why I said trying to stop the inevitable. Someone's doing anything they can to upset this man or to irritate this man, to stop this man from doing what he's gonna do anyway. Like, it's inevitable. They're trying to get him stuck in warfare. They want him in war so that he's depleted. Yeah. But he's not sipping that toxic bullshit. Okay. So, irritated. But like I said, it's just like if something grabs your pocket or hooks your dress right when you're trying to get to your destination, but literally is right down the hall. So it's like, it's not a big deal, but at the same time, really, like, come on. It's irritating. You know that feeling. That's the way Spirit told me to explain it. Like, you would know how small that is, but also how irritating and unnecessary it is. So someone's being irritating and unnecessarily domineering. They're lying, or they're going against what they originally said. So they're trying to cause issues with this person, or they're trying to cause issues on purpose. This could also be in a legal situation or a business situation where the business that they're dealing with is lying or trying to dominate something. Or whatever. So it's like they feel like there's triggers. This masculine feels like they're triggers, and it could be confusing them a little bit. Or when you're in that mood, because they're in that mood of having to shut down emotionally and just really be clear and aware mentally. So that's why they're like, okay, well, what's going on with you? Because I haven't had a chance to tap in. I'm not in my heart space, so I need to know that you're there, you care, you're good. Like, what the fuck? Okay, somebody is like, legalities, logistics. What's going on? What's the deal? What's the word? All right, let's see. What's the word with you, fam? We're using 2 tarot decks for you. My purple amethyst crystal wanted to fall off the table. So you have protection. You're protected, and someone was trying to get rid of your protection. All right, someone tried to anger this masculine. They wanted them to be angry at you, though. Your masculine is protecting you. Their energy protects you. Their clarity protects you. Their authenticity protects you. Their awareness protects you. Their thoughts towards you protect you, whether they're with you or not. And someone wanted to disrupt that by trying to get in their head or by trying to piss them the fuck off, which is why they're cut off. So they've already took the heads. Queen of Cups, they've already took the head. Ooh, Queen of Cups and the King of Wands, they're not playing. This masculine is not playing. They've already taken the heads off of a demon or some demons who are trying to get in the way. Whether these are negative thought patterns, or actual people that are moving under a demonic influence who are trying to separate, aggravate, agitate, or attack the connection, your person, or you. They are not fucking playing games. The Fool. This person is loving you fearlessly, but they're just not in their emotions right now. And this is why. Because someone's trying to taint their emotions. Someone's trying to taint the water. Someone's trying to poison their water. Yeah, some poisonous, jealous ass bitch is trying to taint this love that your masculine is feeling. They hate it. They hate it. But your masculine is protecting it. They got it on lock. It's on safety. For Libra, cancel, celebrate. Yeah, okay. Your masculine got it on lock. Why? Because I feel like they already got into your vibe or got into your energy. Because I feel like this is a change. Cancel, celebration, problems within the family, imbalance, okay, insecurity, and a lack of faith. It's okay, because your person with the Fool, they've got enough faith for the both of you. So somebody can come in and piss you off if they want to, but your masculine is, like I said, providing this protection. So maybe you are a little irritable emotionally, but guess what? When you tap into your masculine energy, ain't nothing but clarity for you. They're going to reverse all of that. Confirmation. They're going to reverse all of that. They're going to take it right back where it's supposed to be. You could be a divine feminine in separation, and you have to watch readings to know what's going on in your connection, okay? Because there could be a separation or detachment where you are not talking or speaking to one another. And your masculine, that's why I said, like, this masculine is hijacking tables back from the devil. Like, no, excuse me, run that. That is not my storyline. That's not what the fuck is going on with us. I need for you to give my person the right messages. They're literally, this is a high level masculine, divine masculine, high level divine masculine. They're hijacking tables, taking it back. These tables that you go to get your messages about your, ooh, because they rule justice, Libra. Heavy Libra placement, Sun, Moon, Mars, Venus, or North Node. Yeah. the judge, the jury, and the executioner. There was a warning. There was a warning. There was a warning. Now off with their heads. Yeah, why? Because on the feminine side, this is what the fuck they're going through. Oh my God. Trying to derail you. Cancel celebration. So everything was all good. I was just telling you about that. This is so similar. You might resonate with Leo's reading, because I have the Leo card here with this chaos energy. But it's something that I said to Leo. Or it's just how I started the reading, because I noticed, like, okay, we're going to start with Leo. And I'm like, yeah, let's go ahead and get in, because I remember I don't remember what the other reading was about for Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. But then as soon as I got the deck that Spirit told me to use for this love reading, I remembered. All of a sudden, I got this energy wave of let's do a love reading. I hadn't done a love reading in a while, but it was time. And then interference. Then I had to do clearing. I had to just do energy clearing, energy checks, clarity readings, because there was interception here. So, yeah, her space was open, but I feel like it was open on purpose. It was a trap. It was a trap. It was a test. It wasn't your test. You are the test. It was a test for these people who waged war with you, who wanted competition, conflict. So I feel like your masculine wanted to see if they were going to do the same thing that they used to, if they were on the same toxic ass bullshit that they've always been on, if they really changed, if they really were as cool and as, you know, at ease as they pretend to be, or if they're still desperately trying to derail you, dethrone them, wage war against you. So here's the confirmation, because this is why they've got it on safety. This is why they're blocking. This is why they've cast people out of their, you know, their emotional space, because they did exactly what the fuck he pretty much thought they would do. Competition, conflict, argument, disputes, lack of cooperation, trying to cause opposition, tension, and rivalry for you. They wanted to put you in the warfare mode, just like they did to... Okay, so they did it to him first. And then I feel like they did not get the result that they wanted. Instead of him going into full-fledged irritation mode and fucking shit up and shutting shit down, he just shut off from them and kept his clarity and maintained his integrity. So it didn't work. So then, of course, they tried you. And it feels like they did have more of an effect on you, but you spoke up about it, or you spoke out about it. So now someone wants forgiveness or whatever, and they're aware of that. Now someone knows that they've been caught, that they've been seen. Somebody is losing their patience for people that keep pretending like they know not what they do. Somebody's playing stupid and they're getting really sick of that. Yeah, it caused a major separation or detachment here. They felt you emotionally detached from them. They felt you emotionally detached from them, and they knew exactly why you did. So they're beyond pissed. This is righteous indignation. The Queen of Swords, the King of Wands in reverse. This is a Libra. There will be justice, or heads will roll again and again and again and again and again. Point blank, period. They don't play. Yeah, Knight of Cups in reverse. They wanted somebody emotionally unstable. They're emotionally unstable. Whoever these people, they wanted to attack your emotions. They wanted to attack the good feelings. They wanted to attack a happy home. They wanted to attack a celebration or a celebratory event or moment. They're paying for it. They're like, job well done. Here's your ticket. Here's your, what do you call that? Your bill. Job well done. Here's your bill. This is what you owe. All right, yeah, judgment. Cannot make it up. Oh, I cannot make it up. Divine masculine, judge, jury, executioner. King of wands in reverse. Queen of swords, executioner. Off with their fucking heads. For the divine feminine, though, confused, not really knowing what's going on, not really knowing what all of the issue is about. They're like not in it. Or they don't know what's going on. They're maybe confused. Okay. Divine feminine is confused, but the divine masculine is not. And they've got the connection on lock. So I'm assuming that they're, yeah, Queen of Swords. They're going to offer clarity to you. Okay. They're going to offer clarity to you, and they're going to do it in a way that you don't have to have warfare. Like there's not going to be interception or something like that. They're going to try to do it in a way where you won't have to suffer another attack. Okay. All right. Let's see. That's why I said you are the test, and that could be why, because however this person chose to communicate, they were waiting to see how they knew it would not affect you negatively. It may have made you confused or not really knowing what's going on, but they felt like you were strong enough to handle it. But what it's showing them is how they're going to have to do something. It's giving them more information, okay, than it is whoever these demons are that are trying to get you guys out of love, because that's really what they're doing. Four of Cups, they're trying to get the masculine to reject love. And you had the Two of Pentacles, but it was another card in there. They want you to like give up on love or something like that, and they want him to reject love there. So they're trying to get you out of your heart space. They're trying to stop the love from flowing. Okay, last but not least, here we go. Scorpio. What's going on, masculine? How's the masculine feeling for Scorpio? Or what's the energy? It doesn't have to be feelings. What's going on with Scorpio? Divine masculine energy. What's going on with Scorpio? Divine masculine. Creativity. Okay. This is Emperor energy. And we have naked. They're being creative with how they're exposing themselves to you. They're being creative with how they're being transparent with you. Or there's something they want to do and they're trying to be creative about it. There's something they want to expose or something they want to tell you or something they want you to know about, but they're being creative about how they make you aware of it. They could be having fun with friends or something like that. Divine lineage. They're in love with your authenticity. They're in love with your authenticity. What they're fighting against is the feeling that they should be ashamed of how they feel for you. Yeah, because we have fearless love and we have speak up. But the card that like almost popped out and went back was shame in reverse. So they could be working on that. But I feel like someone wants to make them afraid or to feel ashamed to speak about their love for you or how they feel for you. To either express it openly or to express it to you. So they feel as like they love your authenticity. Maybe this is something that you do easily or you do well. Like you could wear your emotions or your feelings on your sleeve. This person loves that about you because that your strength could be their weakness. Like wearing their emotions on their sleeve is not their comfort space or something like that. But they feel like that's your comfortable space. Like that's where you feel the most comfortable is where you're able to express how you feel and what you feel openly. They find this to be one of your most like enticing divine feminine qualities. I don't know. I don't feel like your person is confused. I don't feel like they're at war. I don't feel like they're going through any issues. I feel like they're in a state of like appreciation for you. They're also having a lot of like mind, like a lot of energy is going into their kingdom. Okay, like as above, so below. So what they're thinking towards you, a lot of that is pouring into you. So you could be feeling a lot of love for them right now, and it's because of their admiration for you. It's like you may actually be in a different vibrational energy than they are. So maybe currently, I haven't got to you yet, but maybe currently you're dealing with some kind of emotional issues or something like that. There's a lot of water here. So you could be in your feelings, and I feel as if your person is like pouring all of this good energy into your feelings. So whatever you're dealing with, they could actually be helping you to heal that easily, quickly, because they're just pouring like their thoughts about you are so positive, and it could be right, like divine timing. You actually need that positivity or that light in your life. And that's what it feels like is happening here. For some of you also, there is a deep desire for you to speak about this, or for you to speak up about how you feel. They want to hear how you feel, or they want to speak up. They want to feel brave enough to speak up and tell you how they feel about you. Okay. They're crowning you. So maybe this is a divine connection where you don't really know. Yeah, you may not know if the two of you are going to be together or not. So they're crowning you. This is like where you are indecisive or not knowing, and they are literally pouring this love into you to help you to rise to your truth, where you know that it's only you. Okay. Ooh. This person chosen. They want you to know that. Yeah, we have scarcity. So you could be in a scarcity-based mindset with the feminine energy. The feminine could be thinking about what hasn't happened yet. They could be thinking about what they don't have. But it feels like you're split. You're split between rageful energy, waging war, irritation, just tired of all of the fuckery. And then there's another side of you that's very wise, very clear-minded. You know how you feel. You know how your person feels. You know what's real between you. You also, like, between worlds, but you know what's going on in both worlds, okay? You know about the past. You also know about your future, but you are like trying to ground yourself in the here and now, but it may be hard because you are hearing loudly and feeling all of this clarity that is trying to uplift you to this connection. But to go to the connection and not have it physically may be something that creates this temperamental energy with you. So you could be in resistance to that a little bit. But it is to your benefit that they're doing this, because it's what's keeping you awake. And there could be things in life right now that's trying to put you to sleep. Like I said, the townspeople, the negativity, they're getting loud. They're getting loud to try to drown out that wisdom that you have, that wisdom that you carry, that uplifts you, that naturally levels you up, where they can't disrupt, where it's your protection. It's your divine protection. So your masculine is speaking to your goddess energy, because they need you to rise above the fuckery. And they're getting that. So that's what's happening with you. You're going through a transformation. This is manifestation card. This is a transformation. You may have experienced a tower moment, or you could have literally been under attack. All of these thought waves that are coming at you were an attack. It was trying to disrupt or cause a tower moment in your life, but a negative one that would dismantle or dishevel the connection. But you are too strong. With the 9, you are in divine energy. You're in divine protection, even if you aren't in divine energy, one or the other. But you are awakening and ascending. Okay, so you will be there soon. If you're not, but you're in divine custody, you're in divine protection. Look, and at the bottom of the deck, cosmic power. This is a power couple, and that's how you move. So literally, divine feminine, divine masculine. You guys do not play, and all you have to do is rise up to your like full truth, the full embodiment of you. Anytime you embody your fullest potential, that timeline, everything else that doesn't align with that falls the fuck off. Okay. Welcome, Courtney. Oh, I'm glad you caught a live too. Thank you for the love and vibes. I love that. Okay. Don't forget, you guys, let me know if anybody else wants to be a moderator. I already have two, but they can't catch every video. So if you're interested in being a moderator, I would love that. Although the chat has died down and things are well now, but it be some shit. So let me know if you are interested and I will add you right now. Okay, very beautiful energy. One more card here for the Divine Feminine from this deck. Grief in reverse. Okay, so yeah, it's almost like they saved you right out of the lion's mouth. One more. I said one more, but I want to do 4 and 4 for both of you. Yeah, 4, 4, 4 protection. Mask on. I love this. Okay, mask on. So you are fighting to protect your divinity. You're fighting for your divinity instead of fighting against it. And that's what someone wanted you to do. They wanted you to be in resistance to this divine energy. They were trying to build resistance within you to this divine energy. It's not true. Look at what's happening right now. Look what you don't have right now. Look who's not here for you. So they were trying to send those thought waves to you, but they ended up making a monster out of you. They made a monster out of you because you see your truth, but you can like stare them down in the face too. You can stoop down to their level without stooping down to their level. I hope that makes sense. This is like rising up into your divinity and peering down at the devil and staring them in the fucking face. Like, what's up? Hey, little devil. Hey, little snake. Hey y'all. So yeah, it's like they were trying to scare you, but you are scarier to them. Look, Spirit want me to get the the Path of Shadows deck. Okay, so let's get a card from here for both of you. What's going on, Scorpio, Divine Masculine? Ooh. They like, what the fuck? Somebody is completely confused. They sent everything they could at you. You're supposed to be angry or depressed right now. One or the other. And if you were, they may have, the only thing they may have succeeded at is making you angry. But it's not at your divine masculine. You put that anger exactly where the fuck it was supposed to go. Where it came from. Mask on. I'm hearing, water sport, and you know he say something when Cardi B come out or something like that. He be like something, or you know, I'm a slaughter like I'm Jason. That's what he say. But it's something about her in the mask. I don't know. Listen to that song, but it could give you some information. It's because of your divine masculine and feminine energy. These hip-hop music is going to give you clarity of how you should be feeling about you, but it's also going to give you clarity about how your masculine is feeling about them when you guys are in warfare. Okay, that's just a little sneak peek into some of the downloads that I get often about music, but I'm not tapping too much into the twin flame dynamics. But mostly if you are in a twin flame dynamic, that music is going to help you because it's about self-love. You love yourself, you love your person also. It just works like that. But anyway, yeah. Water, is it water sport? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't go into it unless spirit makes me. Spirit tells me to, then I do. But anyway, let's keep going. Self-doubt. Oh no. Oh. So this person, oh my goodness, they cannot have a moment of indecision. They can't have a moment to, like, you know how you can be very clear about something, but there's just one thing and you get a little caught up on it. You're trying to understand it or you're trying to figure it out. I swear they have somebody who is just like come right in anytime that they experience this little wobble or this confusion. Or something like that, and or even they might doubt themselves, like, you know, could I really be, is this really the truth, is this really what they see, you know, do they see me the way I feel? Like, you want to know that something is real or something like that. But whoever it was that attacked them didn't know that the place where their fear is also where their courage lives. So in the moment, it's like they've already risen up into this courage by facing the fear in the first place. So somebody thought that your person was insecure when really they were standing in full power. So, ooh, tower moments all over the place. Tower moments everywhere. For the divine feminine, I actually have the divine feminine card. Yeah. So literally, you are going through a transformation process right now, where you are realizing that you have everything that you desire, even if it's not before you physically. In your astral world, you are seeing, feeling everything. And as sure as you see it and feel it right now, is as sure as it will literally manifest for you. The first thing that will manifest is you. But just like everything else in your reality that wasn't there, it was just a thought at first and then it manifests. This is how this connection will be. So you are already embodying your full powerful energy. You are very powerful right now. As magic unfolds, a high risk as high will arise. So this is why, because magic is unfolding again. You're creating again. Things are moving and shifting and shaking again. Okay, worlds are falling apart and tearing apart, and new worlds, new kingdoms are smacking down. Like, this is massive energy, breaking ground. This is like breaking news or something. As magic unfolds, a risk as high will arise, wishes will be granted. So, yeah. What it is, be careful what you ask for, because all of it can happen. It says, but beware of the design. So be careful with your mind. What you desire, what you're giving focus to, is going to manifest for you. So this is a really good time to use your imagination and your thoughts intentionally and deliberately, because you're in a very powerful energy. You're fertile right now. This is why you were attacked, because these entities know that you are fertile. These entities, negative entities, want to move through you for their own selfish purposes. They want to manifest what they want to manifest for you and around you and in this world, period. So you have to like lock it down and really own this power. You can't doubt the power that you have and be the power that you have at the same time. So there's something about you making up your mind and getting grounded and solidified in it. And then, like I said, taking the head off of any demon that rises up against your kingdom. Nobody takes this power from you. It's yours. You own it. So you have to. And I feel like you have wishes that are being granted because of it. Okay? Yeah. I see a spider on the outside of this window. So it's definitely someone trying to get into your energy and sow some kind of lie, some kind of seed of fear. They're trying to get you caught up in a web of lies. So you need to own your clarity, because you are susceptible to this influence while you are still ascending. So you just need to keep your eyes open. Okay. So yeah, you're not there yet. But eerie graveyard. You have people whose heads have already been, they're not in their bodies. They're not in their bodies. They're trying to haunt you. But when you stand in your power, they can't touch you. They can't get close to you. So eventually your mind will be as impenetrable as it has been originally. But it's going to take for you to own your power. Okay? You have to own your power. It's your solidified mind, your solid mind, your clarity that closes the doors for this warfare that was trying to come towards you. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys. That's your reading. That's your reading. And I will see you guys in the next one. I don't know what we're going to get, but obviously Spirit probably wants to keep going with the love. Okay, so that's where we're going to be. Look, and now the spider is gone. I love it. I was looking like, okay, because in a minute, if you try to come up in here, you're on the outside of that. But if you try to come up in here, I'm going to kill you. Okay? I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I don't fuck around with no spiders. I don't like them. I don't like them. Even the white ones. Those don't give me, as much heebie-jeebie. That's like a white witch. It's like, yeah, but I still got to watch you. Because if you feel like you need to resort to spells and stuff, why won't you do that when you mad? So that's why I don't really like the witchy, you know what I'm saying? I don't like that. I don't do spells. Words are spells. Most of us move like natural spells. We are walking spells. You don't have to do that shit. You just own your power and you are it. Like, you don't have to. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't even like readers who do that, sing curses and all. We don't have to do all of that. I might joke with people, like if they be like, "Oh, are you a witch?" And I'm like, "Yes, I put a curse on you." No, I don't. Like, that's, what are you talking about? I don't know. Just what are you talking about? But yeah, I don't know. But that spider, I'm like, yeah, let me watch you because I will kill you. You cannot come in here. Give a fuck about none of that. My ex used to be like, "Oh no, we don't have to kill him. Let me carry him outside." Well, I don't give a fuck. Smash that motherfucker. Kill it. It's in my. You do not belong in here. You don't get to come in here on my turf. No, you are not welcome. No spiders here. Okay, period. I haven't even seen a spider the whole time that we've been here. Thank God. It was like one little like web up under a cabinet when we first moved in, and I vacuumed it, but it had like cobwebs, so I don't think that the spider, it had already moved on. But I saw the web come back one more time, so I just stayed on it. It was always the same place, and I would just vacuum it out. And I didn't want to spray there because I like knowing that this is where you come or this is where you are. And eventually never came back again. I haven't seen it in months. I never saw the spider though, so no spiders. Oh my God, it's like heaven. No fucking spiders. So I just saw one for the first time. It was on the outside of this window. I'm sure they are because I'm outside, you know what I'm saying? You'll see them outside. But I be watching. I don't play. My son don't play either. He don't play either. He will point out a spider to me in the dark so that I can. He know, cause he know. I told him all the time. If you see a spider, you just tell mommy. You call mommy right then, and you look at it and you don't let it go, and mommy will come and kill it. And facts. We haven't had no spider attacks nowhere that we've been at really. Any spiders, they always reveal themselves and they get killed. And that goes for reality as well as astral traveling, okay? Ain't gonna be no spiders. Ain't nowhere for y'all to stay. We be moving. We living around this bitch, okay? We see y'all motherfuckers. You can't spew no web here. Hello, you. Hi. All right, so that's the reading. That's the energy. And I love the vibes. The vibes feel really good. So I can't wait till we get into the next one. Hopefully it's on the same. I know it's going to be about love. I'm not going to let anything come in because I've already received the warning that they're trying to hijack our tables with warfare. And really, spirit is trying to bring connections together. So I got you. And I'm on that. Okay, so I'll be here. Even if I do have to clear out some energy, we will get back to it. And it'll be, who's next? Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. I'm in love with your souls. Peace.